We're dancing in the street. All I ever wanted was to get close to you. Now I'm burning up in your atmosphere. I can't feel my feet while we're dancing in the street.
Right, okay. What you've just watched there is a typical advert of someone who has just had a chewing gum, and it leads me to my first point of this video. My first 2 points: how do we maximize our taste and our smell for improved productivity throughout the day? You know, the first mind-blowing thing is when we first start to have minty gum, we can improve our oral health, we can suppress our hunger, improve concentration, be more productive, and improve our focus. Because what happens is when we chew minty gum, we increase the blood flow into our brain and therefore the oxygen within our brain, and because of this we are able to be more alert and more focused. You know, I always thought that my taste could impact my productivity, and the only reason I thought this is because when I used to play Destiny, when I used to play Black Ops 3, I would always perform better with a Coke, with some sweets, with some chocolate by me. I promise you, bro, on a Friday night with the boys, my KD ratio would be off the charts when I had some Coke, when I had some sweets by me. But you see, this isn't a coincidence at all. There is very strong evidence to support the fact that when we have something minty, our productivity, our focus can actually be improved. Let me explain. Statistics have shown that having something minty can really improve our focus. You see the thing in red, the hippocampus is influenced when we have something minty, which can help us become more alert and more productive. Apparently other senses like vanilla and lemon can also help improve our focus and our productivity, so I might be worth putting those around the workplace as well. But if we add that as well as chewing minty gum, having a peppermint, having any sort of mint, hopefully these things can improve our focus and our productivity. Right, so next up is our hearing and our sound, and there are a few secrets that we can implement into our life to be more productive. Next up is hearing, and hearing's an interesting one because we all know that hearing noises, distractions. You know, your mum walks into your room and he goes, "Ben, blah, blah, blah," and you're like, Mum, please not now, I'm trying to work, I'm trying to focus. You know, there's a good reason why I started recording this part of the video in nature. When we listen to the birds, when we listen to the fresh air, we feel this inner peace, this relaxation that's going to help us be more productive. When we're working with earphones in or with these massive speakers playing music, yes, it feels good in the moment, but it's not maximizing our productivity. And this is something I need to fix as well. Like when I edit this video, I like to listen to albums, I like to listen to artists, but the issue is this isn't maximizing our productivity. Truthfully, this is something I need to fix up as well. But honestly, I love listening to Jack Harlow. I love listening to Post Malone. I love listening to these albums, right? But it's having a massive effect on our productivity throughout the day. So it's something that we should be looking at. And also, we can replace these albums with stuff like white noise and pink noise. And no, they're not as entertaining as fun. But honestly, if it's going to help me become more productive and more focused, then that's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. Right, so next up, let's talk about our visual health. But before that, it wouldn't be right of me to not do a cheeky montage of my sunglasses first. Let's get into it.
Did I take your love for granted? It's a possibility that all that I have left on memory. Come back again. Baby, we could try again. We could try again.
So, our visual health is probably one of the most important factors towards being able to focus. So my question is, how can we actually use it to our advantage? One of the biggest factors towards being able to focus is our visual, the ability to block out everything else and look directly at the task in front of us. I'm looking at the camera right now, therefore I'm blocking out everything else. But what's interesting is holding visual focus for something for too long can actually cause us more harm than good. Let me show you.
I don't wanna play no games. Maybe you should come back, we could try again.
Believe it or not, but there's a difference between an eye that is focused and an eye that isn't. You see, an eye that is focused is very stressed, the pupil is very small, and an eye that is not focused is very big and it's very relaxed. So they suggest within every 30 minutes of deep work, we take a step back from the task we're doing. We look at the bigger picture, we look outside the window, we do something to take our eyes off the task in front of us to let them rest. It's no wonder we get headaches at 2-3 p.m. It's no wonder we crash at 2-3 p.m. when we are constantly stressing our eyes. It's something we really need to improve. Honestly, this is something that I've never even heard of before, our visual health, but apparently it plays a massive factor towards our productivity throughout the day. So it's something that I am going to invest my time. I am going to take a step back from my work every now and again. I'm going to let my eyes rest, maybe look out a window, let my eyes relax, and then get back to my work when possible. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, the last sense we're going to be talking about today is our touch. Now, I don't actually have a montage for this, so I just have some clips in my hands. But seriously, there are a few things that we should actually look at. So, believe it or not, but our touch can actually have a massive impact on our productivity throughout the day. I've probably said that with every single intro to the 5 senses, but it's actually quite fascinating because what we wear and how we feel the clothing that we wear can impact how alert our brain is. I've talked about this in the style video, but if we wear jeans, if we wear a nice top, that's quite a bit more uncomfortable than a hoodie, for example, that would actually help us become more productive because our brain is more alert. The other thing we can look out for as well is like the fabrics of the seats that we sit on, right? We all understand the purpose of a seat is to hold our body weight when we sit, right? But did you know, well, think about it, right? Think about it. If we're in the kitchen, for me anyway, I'm way more productive in the kitchen when I'm sitting down working than being on a sofa. And this isn't a coincidence at all. The robustness of the seat, it makes us a bit more uncomfortable. It makes our brain more alert, and therefore we're going to be more productive. So it's a thing that we should just be aware of because it can help us with our quality of work. But those have been the 5 human senses. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a tough one to make, but it has been good fun. So I hope you've enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.